There we go. Hi. Hi, welcome to the, I can't believe I was too lazy to even do a show edition of the movie Express episode number 3. I'm Daniel Voiles. It has been a while since I've last done a show, and I do apologize for the inconvenience of postponing the show to tonight, which is Monday night, which normally we were supposed to be doing the IMSA podcast tonight, but because of the fact I did not do this show so far, as far as that's concerned, I had to postpone it, and we rescheduled it to tonight. So we're just trying to get this show caught up. I'll have another one for you all on Thursday, as planned. But, yes. But welcome to episode number 3 of the Movie Express. It's been a while since I've talked about some movies on here. I might actually record the IMSA podcast tonight and upload it tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So hope you'll join us for that. All right. Let's get right into the discussion. So yeah, if you hear me sounding like I'm coughing to death or I'm choking to death and all that, you can blame my damn sickness that I've been having lately, because the sickness of me coughing and sniffling and all that yada 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 has really drained up my voice, and it's really annoying as hell. So yeah, so yeah, and that also explains why everything has gone downhill. But anyway, all right, let's talk about the recent movies I've seen so far. Actually, I've seen like I saw Major League Airplane. I'm actually working on another movie I'm watching on YouTube movies, which, by the way, if you want to subscribe to that, the link is down in the description. Hi, William. Let's say the dreaded allergies has been kicking my ass. So, thanks. Ugh. And it didn't matter if I was sick or not. I said, screw it, I'm just going to go to work. If I'm sick, I don't give a shit. I just suck it up and deal with it. Anyway, let's get right into the movie discussion. We'll have, like I said, we'll have another episode for you guys on Thursday. So, first off, I want to go over the movies that just came out Friday. Some movies I'm questioning. Some movies, actually, I'm doing 3 reviews because I forgot one of the movies I ended up seeing while I was doing a cleaning project at work. So technically, I would be doing 3 reviews tonight. So anyway, let's tell you about the movies that we just had it released. And like I said, some of the movies I don't understand. Some of the movies is saying to myself, what in the hell is this movie about? Blah, 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 blah. We have Redeeming Love, which I don't know what the hell that movie is. Licorice Pizza, never heard of that movie. I don't know if any of you heard any of these movies I'm talking about, but I'm going through the list. The Tiger Rising, not surprising. La Liste, Everything or Nothing. It's only a one-day event. And then Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, that would be our Tuesday night classic. And Bella, that I saw in that. You've heard of that movie, William. Interesting. Yeah. So, I'm going to go in ABC order on the movies I saw. I'm going to start with Airplanes because it's A. It's a 25-year-old girl dating a 15... Oh, yeah, it's kind of weird. I agree with you on that. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and share this on Discord. Reminder to anyone, if you want to join my Discord links, private message me on Messenger or private message me on Discord. So, there you go. Alright, let me put this in here. Yeah. Again, I just got home from work about a little over an hour ago. So, yeah, so bear with me. Anyway, back to the discussion in hand. So, yeah, so, alright. Alright, I'll look at that later. Okay. So, anyway, let's start with airplanes. I saw this on Saturday. Of course, I've had this crap since Saturday. So, but like I said, it hasn't stopped me from going to work. So, yeah. So if I sound like crap and all that, you know what I say to myself? I'm just going to suck the hell up and use some Sam Davis panties and just get on with the program. So, and Steven knew what I was going to say. Airplanes, first off. It's not COVID-19 because I can still taste, I can still drink. It's just my freaking allergies clogs up my damn nose. So, and I've heard that 5,000 times on the damn COVID shit. Anyway, airplanes. Let's talk about that one. I saw this movie on Saturday, Airplanes. We're also watching RoboCop, which RoboCop is interesting. I'll get to that later. Airplanes. I saw this. I saw this on Saturday. If I had to rate that movie on a scale of 1 to 10, yes, I watched the entire movie for anyone asking. If I had to rate that movie on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 6. It was the first time I got to see that movie. It was kind of weird and strange and all that. But it was okay. I wouldn't say it was the great movie. It was not a great movie. It was a okay movie, I would say. It's better than Interstellar. Let's get that right. But in all seriousness, it's just an okay movie. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's okay. It's right where it is. So, if you're wondering where I watched it, it's YouTube Movies. I will put a link down in the description of this video. Next movie I saw, what was the next movie I saw? Let me look up my YouTube. Let me look up YouTube movies. So I can figure this out. Okay. Okay. So Airplane, like I said, gets a 6 out of 10. It's a fair movie and all that. What was the next movie I saw? Major League. Hi, Rusty. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while, so. Have you been, Rusty? Rating out of 10 for Airplane. It's a 6 or a 7. It's, like I said, not a bad movie. It's an okay movie, so. That's how I rate that. So, anyway. Next movie, Major League. It's... I don't know if I told you all this. I've seen that movie... What? That's like my 7th time I've seen that movie, and it's... And of course it was the Cleveland, well, now in real life, and I'm not supposed to say this on the internet or I'm going to get in trouble, it is what is now the Cleveland baseball team. That would be better if I said that. The Cleveland baseball team, let's just go there. I'm not going to say that old deal. You guys know what I'm talking about, so I'm just going to say the Cleveland baseball team so I don't get in trouble by the Warner Brothers. Anyway, Major League. Involving this baseball team in Cleveland at Progressive Field. The Cleveland baseball team, because I'm not supposed to say the old franchise. I could say Guardians just to get that in, so I don't get yelled at. But so if I had to rate that movie, a solid 9. It's a solid 9. I mean, it was really good. The actors in that movie, really good. For the baseball team in Cleveland. Of course, it's now called the Cleveland Guardians. And I'll tell you about a promotional announcement later on in the show. So, Major League, 9. It's still a good movie, if you ask me. So, I know, yeah, so. One movie I didn't touch up on. Okay, how many of you know the movie Herbie? Like, I've heard the movie Herbie's Fully Loaded, where Lindsay Lohan drives Herbie at what is now Auto Club Speedway of Southern California. It used to be called California Speedway. Now it's Auto Club Speedway. Racing against what is now the NASCAR Cup Series drivers, which they were running, I want to say they were running the Gen 4 at the time. It was a good movie. I mean, it was weird seeing Lindsay Lohan driving Herbie, and they're racing stars like Rusty Wallace, Jeff Gordon, yada yada yada. I give it an 8. Would be nice if they brought. I mean, Lindsay Lohan's okay, which is why. So I'll give that a plus on that. Lindsay Lohan in Freaky Friday. I will also give it an 8. Lindsay Lohan in The Parent Trap, which I've seen 2 versions of The Parent Trap. The 67 one, the 1967 Parent Trap, also gets an 8. The 90, what was it? Parent Trap that had Lindsay Lohan, I forgot what year it was in. 9.5. Even though it was weird seeing a 12-year-old girl about to jump into the lake not clothed, if you ask me. Really weird, but there you go. Oh, the movie I'm currently watching, and I will probably get it done watching it. Sailor Moon R, the movie. Now, I don't know how interesting this movie is, but it's really interesting because I don't know if Stala would be mad at me or not, but if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, wow, they have 500 videos. Dang. The sorry, my controller is just being a jerk right now. Okay, as I was saying, the Sailor Moon movie, I'm not going to rate it right now because I haven't watched it. I've only watched a little bit of it, so I'll try to give it a rating for you guys on Thursday for the regular Thursday show, as far as that's concerned. I will, however, give you a rating on another movie I've already seen back in the day. For those of you in the chat The Eddie Murphy movies like Daddy Daycare, 8.5. Doctor Doolittle 2. Both of them get a 9 in my opinion because I love those movies. Meet the, not the real F word, like Meet the Falkers or something like that. It's not an F word. If Taylor tries to give me one, that gets a 9 because it's funny as hell. God, they got some weird ass movies. They even got a December holiday movie on there. So yeah. Of course, all the Shrek movies get a 9, from a 9 to a 9.2. So, yeah. So, yeah. That was my other roommate, if you're asking me who that was. Super Size Me. The Super Size Me movie was about this guy getting a supersized meal at McDonald's. And it was an interesting movie. I wouldn't say it was a great movie. It was interesting. It was okay. But I'm going to give it a 6. I mean, you know, it keeps making the viewers really hungry and all that. So now, the movie I got to see before I got sent home last week, Bella the anime movie. Now, I don't know what I missed in the first part. I've watched, I don't know, 3/4 of it while I was cleaning seats that one day. Solid 10, and here's why I say that. Having one actor do 2 characters for that movie, awesome. It was a really interesting movie, so I definitely say it will definitely go into the history books of it was really good, it was really interesting, if you ask me. I mean, it's just one of those movies that says, man, I can't believe how interesting that race is. So, yeah. So Bella gets a 10 because that's probably one of the best anime movies I've seen. Unless Sailor Moon says otherwise, then we'll see. So, alright, so that's the movies I've seen as of now. I will try to be watching some other movies as far as that's concerned. Speaking of the announcement I just talked about, want to remind you, set your calendars to April the 9th. And I know William and Sam are probably going to go, wait a minute, what is happening on April the 9th? Well, I already know my storage unit is going to be due on that day, so let's get that right. But there's also something special coming April 9th. The return of PCSRA and BHRAs presents MLB's Game of the Week. Even if we do not have a season. Now, and I could be proven wrong, and I don't want to get pointed the fingers on that. If we do or do not have a season, and this is what's going to happen, I'm still going to do the games as promised. The All-Star Game, I'm still going to do as planned. No exceptions. So, yeah, so I'm definitely going to try to see if we can get my goal to have every team play at least one matchup this season. So, yeah. You watched a movie called The Fallout on HBO Max this weekend. How'd you like that? Rate that on 1 to 10. So, yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to April 9th. However, a time when that first game of, I don't know, 2 or 3, depending how I feel, a time when that will go live on my channel is TBA. But I already know the first games are going to be starting April 9th, which is a tradition that I've started back 2020. I started this back in 2020, and everybody really liked the concept. So, guess what? It was it's the thing. So, not gonna release the matchups to you all unless you're in the Discord. Which, by the way, if you guys want to join the BHRA and the Blue Hedgehog Discords, I will put the links down in the description when the stream is over, so that way you guys can check out and all the news and notes and yada 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 on my schedules and all that. So, yes. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to what will be a very good one. Movies coming up this weekend. I know a lot of you are looking forward to hearing this. Let's start with February the 4th. Okay. I know, Sam and William are probably going to look at me and say, why the hell is this movie even allowed at your job? We got Moonfall, which, never heard of that. I need to watch the trailer to that. Jackass Forever, which I think, and let's be fair, I think that movie's going to be stupid as hell. I mean, who would agree with me that movie's going to be stupid as hell? Scream, Sing 2, Redeeming Love, 355, Kingman, Ghostbusters. How long is it until Ghostbusters goes bye-bye? I mean, seriously. So, Licorice Pizza, or Licorice Pizza, or whatever it's called. The Wolf and the Lion, The Tiger Rising, Bella, of course, will have only one showing of that. Clean, which I don't know what that is about. Molesting Everything or Nothing, The Requin, and of course we still have Venom, that's, like, somewhat popular, but anyway, that's just besides the point. So, looking forward, seeing what kind of reviews we're going to have as far as that's concerned. So, yeah. So, yeah. Now, this episode was to have been, as I look at my agenda for the Movie Express, I'll probably go ahead and start doing ratings on this because I don't want to, I do not quote-unquote want to forget. All the Scooby-Doo movies, solid 10. 101 Dalmatians, the cartoon version, the live version, 4 out of 10. Not my cup of tea, in my opinion. Even though Cruella got a 10 out of 10 for me on HBO Max last year. So, 101 Dalmatians got a 10 for me. Robin Hood gets a 10. 101 Dalmatians 2, Patrick's London Adventure also gets a 10 for me, even though the second one was more chaotic than the first, which is self-explanatory. Let's see. Stuart Little 2, both get a 10. Gina Davis and Hugh Laurie, great people. Michael Fox, who does the voice of Stuart Little, amazing job. So, and all that. So, yeah. So that's all of the movies that we have gone over. So, other than that, that's all the movies I'm going to discuss on this one. We'll have more to talk about on Thursday's show, which hopefully you will join us for that. Now, a look at this week's upcoming shows that we have coming up. Now, originally, tonight was supposed to be the IMSA podcast, but because I forgot to do this episode of the Movie Express, which we got done tonight, the IMSA podcast that was supposed to be tonight has been postponed to tomorrow at, I don't know what time I'm going to do it tomorrow. It will be premiered tomorrow. Time and date, time TBA. Because we have to go over the Rolex 24 at Daytona. We'll preview the 12 Hours of Sebring. And then get you ready to go. And then Thursday, another episode with the Movie Express and all that. Now, keep in mind, there is not going to be a Triple P show this week because all of us on Triple P have all agreed we are not going to be making predictions for the Clash. So, yeah. That was something we agreed on. We're probably not going to watch the Clash because I'll probably be more than likely doing another episode of the Movie Express on Sunday, which would be nice if I get 3 shows done of this in like a span of a few days. So, but hopefully you guys look forward to that. Hopefully you guys look forward to all the stuff that's coming out on my channel. Triple P will return next week. Time and date TBA because I have no clue what's going on with the schedule. And I have no flipping clue why this spammer cannot stop spamming in the YouTube chat. Give me 1 second. Thank you. Yeah, do apologize about that, guys. I really don't know why this jerk decided to say, oh, let's go ahead and spam the YouTube chat. Why me? So, yeah. But, my apologies as far as that's concerned. But, yeah, so. Anyway, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. That's like the second episode out of the last 3 that user has spammed. But no fears. We have it hidden. So that way, that person does not spam the YouTube chat. So anyway, so that's a look at the upcoming events we have coming up. Of course, a really short and sweet episode and all that. So we're definitely looking forward to that. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put a bow, and yes, I'm sorry I'm ripping off Elijah's material, but guess what? I don't give a crap because he sucks worse. He sucks worse than the whole dead, oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Help me out, children. The dead Michigan Wolverine strategy. Thank you, Blue Junior. But anyway. That's going to put a cap to episode number 3 of the Movie Express. This season continues on Thursday when I continue to recap more of my favorite movies and all that yada yada yada. We look forward to that. We look forward to having the recorded episode of the IMSA podcast, excuse me. Or I'll have it live for you all regardless where I'm at. So hopefully you'll join us for that. Fortunately for me, I could do it Wednesday because I'm off Wednesday, but of course, Mother Nature might have other ways to prevent me from doing a show, so we'll see what happens. Alright, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching tonight's 3rd episode of the Movie Express. We'll try to have the IMSA podcast out to you all ASAP. But if you guys like this episode, be sure to smash it a like. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on the movies I've rated and all that, and your opinions in the comments of the movies I've talked about. If you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe in order to keep up with my awesome content in the future, as well as future episodes of your favorite podcasts all throughout the remainder of this week and on to next week. Thank you all for joining me tonight on this show. I'm Dean Nivols, aka PCSRA Blue Hedgehog 26, signing out, saying you have been watching a production of the ISRN, the International Sports Racing Network, and all that. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you tomorrow or Wednesday for the IMSA podcast. This has been the Movie Express with the Blue Hedgehog TV on the PCSRA Radio Network.